Hey everyone, today we're diving into the topic of getting caught in Chen Nian. So come take a look at me now. Did you get a good look? I'm basically a loser, no brains, no cash. I have no future, but I like someone and just want to give her a perfect ending. Xiao Bei says he's a minor, so he won't get a heavy sentence. So he's encouraging the girl to accept reality because only if Chen Nian wins, she won't count as losing. Chen, after you grow up and become an adult, you'll still choose to retire, right? Police burst in, and both of them are smiling, but their smiles quickly turn to tears. It's goodbye, no idea when they'll meet again. She starts tugging at Chen Nian's shirt. And then, without engaging in any further rough actions, their lips gently touch, and if they wish to stay alive, it's best for them to remain silent. The captain refers to it as an AD sexual assault case. Xiao Bei deliberately did this, showing his face to the victim before stopping. During interrogation, he acted like a real criminal. Until the police found an unimportant excuse, he pretended to be deeply traumatized. Have you met this girl? Her name is Wai Lai. Someone had her killed and buried. I'm telling you, we've tested it. There's your skin tissue all under her nails. Liu Bei, why did you kill Wai Lai? Xiao Bei didn't say a word. He had everything planned out, erased all traces of Chen Nian, even deleted their only shared photo. The flames were roaring. It's a road with no return. He could have been fine by just obeying, but he insisted on kicking me. What a pain. I just gave a little push, and look what happened. Chen Nian was released from the police station. Everything seemed so perfect. Only he knows what really happened. I have already apologized to that uncle. I deleted my video too. I have ways to handle them. While I realized her mistake, and feared Chen Nian would call the police. But how can this deep-seated pain be forgiven so easily? How much do you want? I can give it to you. You see, when Chen Nian wouldn't forgive, while I just took off her hat. She wanted to take off her clothes in lieu of payment for the sheet. Go ahead, hit me if you dare. You insult me, you hit me, I seriously can't take any more. My dad hasn't talked to me either. I don't want to hear it. You can skip the forgiveness as long as you don't call the cops. Everyone's doomed, they're just playing with fire, but for Chen Nian, it's a lifetime of torment. He decided not to call the police, but Wai Lai followed him, claiming she wanted to go to Beijing too. We could actually be friends. My mom says that if you learn to deal with nice people, life gets a lot easier. I sorted out the video. Just promise me you won't call the cops, then we can all move on. Let's pretend nothing happened. Wai Lai kept rumbling in his ear, and Chen Nian's anger was rising until he mentioned his mom. Fury erupted completely, despite the fact that both were being very careful and cautious. But the police still found traces during their investigation. Both claimed they didn't know each other, yet the surveillance footage clearly showed them together. You protect Xijai, and he'll protect you. To provoke Xiao Bei, the police pulled out that footage. Xiao Bei clenched his fists in anger, but his face remained blank. This footage is making me dizzy. Can't see clearly. Since Xiao Bei wouldn't spill the truth, Chen Nian was called to the interrogation room. The female officer was still unsympathetic. Is it my fault for being bullied? I feel sorry for what you're going through. But if you could trust adults just a bit more, would definitely help you if you report this. Who's gonna help me? The guy filming? The bystanders? You think only you can help yourself, which is why you went to Wai Lai for revenge. For most people, revenge is just a normal reaction. Is it wrong for us to endure just trying to get through the exams? If the world is really like this, then you can happily bring kids into it. The officer lit a cigarette for Xiao Bei. Then the mind games began. They were locked in separate rooms, all told that the other had already confessed. Such fantasies clearly underestimated their feelings. They see through this world. Everything was proceeding as planned, but Officer Zhang, frustrated, brought Chen Nian into the interrogation room. They looked at each other without saying a word. You're lying. My records say I'll never see him again. Emotions flickered in their eyes, but they insisted they didn't know each other. Chen Nian slapped Xiao Bei. Xiao Bei didn't resist either. Tears fell as they argued. Under the lights, Xiao Bei looked extraordinarily handsome. The exams ended, and he got into Beijing just as he wished, but the vibrant world now felt heartbreakingly silent. Every corner had a shadow, yet the person who accompanied him was nowhere to be seen. Shadows lingered in every corner, yet life continued, and everyone was still going strong. Chen felt a persistent ache in his heart. He knew what he had lost and that he would never see that person again. While he was packing, Officer Zheng showed up, with no solid evidence but hopeful to give Chen a hand. A few days ago, during the trial, Liu Bei was sentenced to death. The situation was severe and he received a harsh penalty. The court quickly announced its ruling. Isn't he still a minor? He lied to you.